Let me ask you something, and I want you to be honest with yourself. Not optimistic, not motivated, just honest. How many times have you said this exact sentence in your head? Tomorrow, I'll finally fix my routine. You've said it after a bad day. You've said it before exams. You've said it on Sunday night lying in bed, phone in your hand, staring at the ceiling. And when you say it, you really mean it. You imagine it clearly. Tomorrow you'll wake up early. Tomorrow you won't waste time. Tomorrow you'll study properly. Tomorrow you'll finally feel in control. You can almost feel that version of yourself, but then tomorrow actually comes. The alarm rings. You hit snooze. Once, twice, maybe more. You grab your phone, not to scroll, just to check the time. But then you see one notification, then another. Then you think, I'll just check this quickly. Instagram, WhatsApp, YouTube Shorts. And suddenly, without even realizing it, 30 or 40 minutes are gone. Now you're rushing. Your day starts in panic mode. Your brain already feels tired, and the day hasn't even started yet. Classes feel long. Studying feels heavy. By evening, you're exhausted, even though you don't feel accomplished. And at night, when everything is quiet, the guilt comes back. That quiet voice in your head saying, I wasted today again. If that feels uncomfortably accurate, stay with me. Because this has nothing to do with intelligence, nothing to do with talent, and honestly, not even discipline. It has everything to do with your daily routine. My name is Zach, and I spend way too much time thinking about how people waste their most valuable resources without realizing it. If you're someone who feels busy all day but still falls behind, constantly stressed, always trying to catch up instead of getting ahead, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Because today, we're going to break down why most students follow the wrong daily routine and what you should be doing instead. And before we go any further, I want to be very clear about something. This is not one of those videos that tells you to wake up at 4 or 5 a.m., grind for 18 hours, cut all fun from your life, and magically succeed. That's not real life. This is about building a routine that actually works in the real world, with classes, stress, distractions, low energy days, and everything else that comes with being a student. Here's what most people don't realize, and this is important. Most students don't fail because they're lazy. They don't fail because they're dumb. They don't fail because they don't want it badly enough. Most students fail because no one ever teaches them how to structure a day. Think about it. In school or college, you're taught subjects, syllabuses, exams, deadlines. But nobody ever sits you down and says, here's how to design a day so you don't burn out, procrastinate, or constantly feel behind. So students do what feels natural. They wake up randomly. They react to the day instead of controlling it. They study whenever guilt hits. They hope motivation will save them. It doesn't. Motivation is unreliable. Structure is not. Here's the mindset shift that changes everything. Time works exactly like money. If someone earns money and wastes it, they struggle. If someone earns money and invests it wisely, they grow. Now, replace money with hours. Every single day, you're given the same 24 hours. Some students invest those hours. Most students leak them, not all at once, not dramatically, in small, invisible ways. 10 minutes scrolling here, 5 minutes between tasks there. A short break that quietly turns into an hour. And because it doesn't feel serious in the moment, it feels harmless. But those small leaks add up. Research on digital distraction shows that students lose more than 3 hours every day to unplanned interruptions, mostly phones, notifications, and constant task switching. 3 hours. That's 21 hours every week. That's over 1,000 hours in a single year. That's months of potential progress gone. And the scariest part, most students don't even realize where. Now you might be thinking, but Zach, I'm busy all day. Exactly. That's the trap. Busyness feels productive because it creates movement. You're attending classes, you're opening books, you're sitting at your desk. So mentally, you feel like you're doing something. But movement is not the same as progress. You can run all day and still be lost. Most student routines are built around panic deadlines, external pressure, not around focus, energy, mental clarity. And when this goes on long enough, something dangerous happens. You stop trusting yourself. You start thinking, maybe I'm just bad at discipline. That belief is wrong. Let's talk about something almost every student has done at least once. You watch a routine video online, wake up at 5 a.m., Cold shower, workout, study for hours, eat perfectly, repeat every day. And for a moment, it feels inspiring. You think, this is it. This is the routine I need. So you try it. Day 1, you're motivated. Day 2, you're tired. Day 3, you miss one part. Day 4, the entire routine collapses. And here's the dangerous part. You don't blame the routine. You blame yourself. You start thinking, why can't I stay consistent? What's wrong with me? Other people can do this. Why can't I? That's how confidence slowly dies. Here's what most people don't realize. Those routines were never built for you. They were built for views. They're optimized to look impressive, not to be sustainable. Let's talk about what's actually happening in your brain. Your brain is not designed for constant intensity. It runs on energy cycles, not motivation. Think about your phone. If you keep opening heavy apps, running background processes, and never closing anything, the phone slows down. Your brain works the same way. Every decision you make uses mental energy. What to study, when to study, whether to scroll or focus. This is called decision fatigue. Extreme routines demand high discipline, constant willpower, zero mistakes. That's unrealistic for students juggling classes, assignments, social life, family pressure, mental stress. So the routine collapses, not because you're weak, but because the system is flawed. Now you might be thinking, okay, but if I wake up earlier, I'll get more done. Here's the truth. Waking up earlier does not fix a broken routine. It just gives you more time to waste if structure is missing. If you wake up at 5 a.m. and scroll your phone, feel tired, don't know what to do, you're not productive. You're just awake and miserable. Productivity doesn't come from early mornings. It comes from knowing exactly what to do with your best energy. And that brings us to something critical. Your brain does not perform equally throughout the day. For most students, morning equals highest mental clarity. Afternoon equals moderate focus. Late night equals weakest performance. But most students do the opposite. They waste mornings. They drift through afternoons. They try to grind at night. That's like trying to run a marathon with no fuel left. Same effort, much worse results. Late night studying feels productive because everyone else is asleep. There are fewer distractions. It feels disciplined, but biologically, your brain is slower. Your memory retention is weaker. Your focus is fragile. You might spend 3 hours studying at night and retain less than 1 focused hour in the morning. That's not discipline. That's inefficiency disguised as effort. If you're still watching right now, this part is for you, because this is where most students unknowingly sabotage themselves every single day. The 5 daily routine mistakes. Number 1, starting the day with dopamine, checking your phone. First thing floods your brain with dopamine. Later, studying feels painful, not because it's hard, but because your brain already got rewarded. Mistake number 2, waiting to feel motivated. Motivation doesn't come first. Action does. Waiting for motivation guarantees inconsistency. Mistake number 3, studying at random times. No fixed study window means your brain resists every session. Predictability reduces friction. Mistake number 4, treating all hours equally. 1 focused hour beats 5 distracted hours every time. Mistake number 5, confusing busy with productive time spent does not equal progress made. Focus decides results. Mental exhaustion doesn't only come from work. It comes from constant decisions, distractions, context switching. Scrolling for hours is mentally exhausting. That's why you feel tired, but not accomplished. All right, now that you understand why most routines fail, let's build something better. Not a perfect routine, not a viral routine, a repeatable routine. Because here's the truth, most students miss. A routine only works if you can follow it on your worst days, not just your motivated ones. So think of this like an operating system, simple, flexible, and forgiving. Let's start with the morning. And before I say anything else, let me clear this up. You do not need to wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. For most students, waking up anywhere between 6 and 7:30 is completely fine. What matters is not the time, it's what you do first. Most students start the day reacting. Messages, notifications, other people's priorities, so their brain feels overwhelmed before the day even begins. Instead, for the first 20 to 30 minutes, your only rule is simple. Stay offline, no social media, no news, no scrolling. This isn't about discipline, it's about protecting clarity. Step 1, wake up the body. Your brain doesn't fully wake up instantly, so don't force studying right away. Do something light, drink water, stretch open a window. Let natural light hit your eyes. This signals safety and alertness to your nervous system. A calm morning creates a calm day. Step 2. One small focused task. This is the most powerful habit in the entire routine. Before checking your phone, before classes, before the day gets noisy, do one small focused task. Not 3, not 5, just one. It could be reviewing yesterday's notes, solving a few practice questions, writing a short summary. This creates an early win, and early wins change how you feel about yourself. You stop feeling behind, you start feeling capable. Mid-morning is when your brain is usually most alert, least distracted, best at understanding difficult material. This is where your hardest work belongs. Not scrolling, not easy tasks. Hard subjects, deep understanding, problem solving. Use a simple structure, 45 to 50 minutes. Focused work, 10 minutes. Break during focus. One subject, one task. No multitasking. During breaks, stand up, stretch, look outside. Scrolling is not rest, it's stimulation. By afternoon, energy naturally dips. That's normal. This is not the time to force heavy thinking. Use this window for classes, practice questions, assignments, flashcards. This is application time, not deep theory. When you work with your energy instead of against it, everything feels easier. The evening's job is not productivity, it's recovery. First, move your body. This doesn't mean the gym, walking, sports, stretching, anything. Movement reduces stress and improves sleep, then protects some time for hobbies, creativity, personal interests. This is not wasted time. This is what prevents burnout. Before sleeping, spend 5 to 10 minutes planning tomorrow. Write down 3 clear tasks, specific and realistic. Not study, but finish chapter 3 notes. Solve 15 math problems. This tells your brain, I have a plan, so your mind stops racing at night. At least 30 minutes before bed, reduce screens. Sleep is when learning locks in. Never sacrifice it. I've seen students change just one thing, protecting their first 30 minutes, and within 2 weeks they stopped feeling behind. Not smarter, not more motivated, just structured. You will miss days. That's normal. The rule is simple. Never miss twice. 1 bad day is human. 2 bad days becomes a habit. Restart immediately. No guilt, no overthinking. Intensity looks impressive. Consistency changes lives. 4 focused hours every day for 30 days beats burnout every time. That's how confidence forms. That's how identity changes. After 30 days, less resistance, better focus. Calmer nights after a semester. Control, confidence, momentum. No extremes, no drama, just systems. You don't need to become smarter. You don't need to copy someone else's life. You need a routine that works for you. Fix your routine, and focus improves. Fix your routine, and stress drops. Fix your routine, and confidence grows. Not overnight, but permanently. If this video helped you, subscribe, because this channel is about real systems, not fake motivation. And comment below, which part of your day are you fixing first, morning or night? Because once you fix that, growth starts now.